Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another crypto video. And today we are yet again in the roller coaster ride called crypto because, well, Bitcoin fell down pretty significantly today. And I think the main reason for that is Evergrande, aka China. But when we're looking at the prices right now, things are actually doing quite nice. And I mean, the Bitcoin price, the XRP price, and most prices for that matter are right back up there, which is very interesting to me. I had my trades open over on BITRUE, as you guys knew. I noticed there's a couple of really important sections. For XRP, it's the section from about 77 to about 75 cents. And for Ethereum, a couple of people have also noted it. And basically, we had a couple of really good bounces today. You can see here we tested it once, twice, and now for the third time, we basically got our chance to buy in. And right now, our trade on XRP is doing rather nicely. And the Ethereum trade is also still open and doing rather good. Now, that's mostly from the perspective that Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP all have a ridiculously low RSI, like I described before. And from that perspective, I just think it's worth it to have these long positions open, even though there's such a huge amount of FUD, which again is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So what happened here, by the way? I shared it over on Twitter, and what I basically noticed was, hey, there's a very big dip in Evergrande stock. If we actually look around, China Evergrande, again at brink of default after doubting availability of funds, and also China's yuan firms as monetary easing expected, little impact from Evergrande. Point being, every single time we got some Evergrande FUD and some heavy negative news, the crypto prices went down. And it's not the same moment, usually a couple of hours later. And so from that perspective, guys, I am warning everybody that within a couple of hours, we can see another dip. And if we do, then the theory is confirmed, because then we've had it 3 times in a row where there's some negative Evergrande news and then a dip, very big dip the next day. Now, again, this news did not start today, though. It's been ongoing for the last 2 days, which does make me think that the bigger dump that we witnessed 2 days ago was actually due to all of this as well. But all I can say about it is we shall see. I have my long positions open. I just bought a ton of new altcoins, and I'm just riding the wave. Some of the altcoins which I bought, by the way, are also mostly just metaverse related. I bought a couple of them over on Bybit. And of course, guys, I'm preparing for the real metaverse token that's going to launch on there. All you have to do to get into this is just make sure you have some BIT and then you can buy it. It's very simple. But I've also actually been going more and more heavy on KuCoin. I was sleeping on this exchange, I guess, because apparently there's a ton of altcoins on here that are not on other exchanges. And I just noticed that when making these videos for you on which coins I'm going to be buying. If you scroll through here, there's a couple of different coins where if you look at the amount of exchanges it's on, sometimes on the only one exchange that you can actually buy it on is, for example, KuCoin. And KuCoin is like almost always an exchange you can use and not on Binance or Bybit or so. So from that perspective, KuCoin has become one of my most popular exchanges right now. There's also a little bit on the legal side regarding XRP. This is something that I just read. And this came out, let's see here, about 5 minutes ago. Sometimes I'm really fast. All right, so Rosalind Layden shared over on Twitter, who will protect investors from the SEC? And then Stuart Aldrich, he shared, the SEC is making it up as it goes, using strategic ambiguity and enforcement, or the threat of it, to advance its own jurisdiction rather than collaborate with other regulators, policymakers, and market participants. When will the tactics stop? And guys, I keep sharing this. I don't want to say anything too rude, but the way I think the SEC is handling the situation is childish, unfair, and generally not something I would like the SEC, the US, I guess, to be proud of. But that's something they're really embracing right now. Makes absolutely no sense, and they're basically just trying to keep everything down while claiming it's to protect. Makes no sense. Hope they're going to fix the issue soon, but it doesn't really look like that. And that's one of the biggest issues we've been having right now with crypto, is that there's no way to grow. There's no way to go. If they keep saying it's all done deliberately because of safety, where can we go towards? And I keep sharing this over on my Twitter as well, but it's good that some of the bigger guys are also starting to notice up on this, because Stuart sharing it might make some others sharing it, it might make some others share it again. And guys, remember, this war is not Ripple versus SEC. It is the SEC against crypto, and the implications or the Effects of this lawsuit against XRP are not shown just quite yet. And I keep calling out that XP is undervalued, not just because the RSI is so low, which I can also show you guys, by the way. Not just because of that. No, guys. It is mostly from the perspective that people right now are valuing, listen carefully. Guys, not financial advice, but listen carefully here. Let me explain one thing to you. People right now look at XRP and think, oh, this coin is in a lawsuit. Like even Kevin O'Leary said, people don't want to mess around with a coin that's involved with a lawsuit against the SEC. It's just not that juicy. It's too risky. But what people are forgetting, and that's rightfully so, I guess, depending on how you view it, is that most coins could be next. Cardano could be next. Ethereum got the free pass, but still, they could be next, and so forth and so on. No coin is essentially safe. And so from that perspective, the fact that XRP already had this FUD from a lawsuit against them inside the price is already factored in, but for all the other coins it's not, that puts XRP in a prime spot to basically only go forward, only go upwards, because think about it, guys. Where can we go down from here? If they've literally gotten one of the worst things that can happen to a cryptocurrency happen to them, they're still surviving, they're still doing well. There's nothing worse that can basically happen to them. The worst thing I would think of is if the network goes down, or if they get another heavier loss or they actually lose. But all those things I see as a very small chance and a way higher chance for most other cryptos out there. So from that perspective, XRP really has a good risk to reward if you ask me. Once more, just my opinion. Specifically, if you compare it to other cryptos, it's like, well, those others can all get sued and will most likely all get sued. With XRP, there's a small chance they will lose, but a high chance to win. With all these other cryptos, like, well, if XRP loses, all these other coins are going to go down anyway because it's going to ignite a very big bear market as people will understand that all coins are going to be next. So with XRP, you still have the chance to win though. And these other altcoins might also prosper from XRP's win, but XP, of course, will be the #1 winner. And here's the RSI, by the way. I showed it to you guys yesterday. Right now, guys, I'm having long positions open till I freaking fall down. If you're doing the same thing, I salute you because I think, honestly, it's the best decision we could have ever made. Right now, the RSI is so ridiculously low, and every single time, if we just open ourselves a couple of long positions during this low of an RSI, at the end, it would have been very freaking profitable. That is also why I keep my trades open. And even right now, guys, I believe still that I could open another Bitcoin long position and make a ton of freaking profit on it. You guys know I keep sharing all these metaverse coins and all these 100x gems. Here, by the way, is a Telegram where you can see all the information about coins that I think will do insane. But honestly, if you do not want to buy all these coins that are like a little bit medium term, but you just want some juicy coins for the next like couple of days, I honestly believe, just looking at the RSI right now, that most juicy cryptos that we know of, like most the Bitcoin, Ether, and almost anything basically that's big like that, is a juicy thing to buy right now and hold on for dear life. It's so worth it, I think. All the risk to reward indicators are showing, yes, this is a juicy pick right now. Specifically, XRP is just one of my favorite coins to buy right now. I noticed a lot of people in the comments section saying XRP is dead. I don't believe it. I don't really listen. But guys, oh my days, is this looking juicy. And people here are calling out for where to put a stop loss on Ethereum. I found that kind of funny. But for Ethereum, what we saw here, and this is actually one of the best ways to look at that, Norik puts it down perfectly, is this little bounce that we saw right here. This is not a natural thing, you know, even though we got this China FUD and whatnot, if you look back at it, it's not something that's normal price action. This is to shake people out, and that's obviously one of the biggest things which happened just now. We're not really in a bear market. People keep shouting it out. I don't believe it whatsoever. This was to shake all those people out who were in trades, basically. But that's also why I think it was a very good time to open up. And if we didn't open it up then, I guess we're a little bit late, but it's okay. And here, by the way, I opened this idea because I saw it was pretty cool. Here you can see, by the way, how the stocks are doing. I wanted to quickly see if Evergrande also caused stocks to do bad. It didn't, which once more shows it's all a little bit fake. Peter Schiff, actually, funny enough, also had something to say. He says, explain how Bitcoin is a better store of value than gold. Well, it isn't. Bitcoin is currently trading 30% below its November high. Gold, on the other hand, is only 5% below its November high. Now, 5% may be a large drop in 1 month, but at least gold held up better than the NASDAQ, which is off 7%. And I think that was rather funny. Like Pompliano said, gold is actually down 4% over the last year, and Bitcoin is up 150%. And Peter Schiff likes to argue again, but man, this man really wants to stick to gold because that's where his money lies. At the end of the day, you can't really tell me gold is better than Bitcoin in any way, shape, or form. But that's just me, guys. It's just my own opinion. Also, the whales are withdrawing a ton of freaking XRP coins from Binance. They know what's coming up, so the whales, of course, are pulling out their XRP because that means less selling pressure, which means more bullish momentum. And then also extreme fear in crypto as the market weakens on Monday on expectation of aggressive tightening. The price action faltered after the initial risk on, with all eyes will be on the consumer price report due on Friday. We talked about this before, but I'll talk about it a little bit more later today, guys. Last week, the market was spooked by the mixed U.S. job report that the investors now expecting a more aggressive tightening by the Federal Reserve. That I'll talk about in another video later today. We have some cool news to cover, actually. I mean, I have a full freaking pad here of different things I still want to cover for you guys today. I have like 2 big videos coming up. So if you guys enjoy crypto news or you're just interested in updating yourself with cryptocurrency things or juicy gem coins to buy, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, press that like button, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today. Check out KuCoin and Bybit, links for that down below too, and adios amigos.